Welcome back, Swifties. Today I'm checking out Mean, Taylor Swift at the Grammys 2012.
With your words like knives and swords and weapons that you use against me. You knocked me off my feet again, got me feeling like a nothing. You, with your voice like nails on a chalkboard, calling me out when I'm wounded. You, picking on the weaker man. Well, you can take me down with just one single blow. But you don't know, someday I'll be.
It's awesome, isn't it, man? Let's start it again. It's a song I love, man, and an album I love, but
With your words like knives and swords and weapons that you use against
her eyes in the
me.
camera, they were great as well.
Knock me off my feet
Such a great
again,
performer,
got me
man.
feeling like
And I know
nothing.
she's grown to be so much
With your
more
voice
than
like
this, you know.
nails on a chalkboard, calling me
But it
out
was in
when
there.
I'm wounded. You, picking on the weaker man. Well, you can take me down with just one single blow. But you don't.
It's interesting, this song as well, isn't it? Because it's the juxtaposition, I think, of feelings, because she's like lyrically and melodically, sonically, it's all there's like an anger or a bitterness or a resentment in this sort of verse and pre-chorus, and then the chorus kicks in, and it's just it's the tone changes, doesn't it? You know, to joy. And to defiance and to hope. And I think that's why a reason I love this song so much is because of the element of hope. You know, I've been revisiting Oasis a lot and talking about them recently, and it's the hope, you know, and not just in their music, I guess, but it's in a lot of the music I love, you know. I suppose a lot of the movies I love, a lot of everything I love is hope. It's filled with hope, you know. There can be sadness and a melancholy, you know, and well, life is all sorts of things, isn't it? You know, and it's difficult and it's painful, and disorientating, you know. And bad stuff's gonna happen, you know. Difficult times are gonna come, aren't they? You know. But so long as you've got hope, you know, that one day things are gonna get better, or you can make them better, or whatever it is, you know. Without that kind of feeling, is that a feeling? Without that, you know. You're just doomed, aren't you? You know. So that's like, I don't know what it is. Without hope, man. Yeah, without hope. I mean, what are we? You know, gone or something.
With your words like knives and swords and weapons that you use against me. You knocked me off my feet again, got me feeling like a nothing. You, with your voice like nails on a chalkboard, calling me out.
And it's like she's building up the energy, isn't she? You know, with like a,
Picking on the weaker man.
pause it again, but you know, and it's like a mantra, isn't it? You know, and it's like repetition and building up the energy. You, this, and you, you know, and it is a fuel you can run on, isn't it? You know, like, I'm going to show you, you know. Can you run on it forever? I'm not sure.
Down with just one single blow. But you don't know, someday I'll be living in a big old city, and all you're ever gonna be is me.
It's a great message, isn't it, man? Like, maybe I said this in my other reactions to the versions of this song, but there are just people, man, like that they're. I always think as well, you know, that if people have wronged you, you know, or whatever it is, I kind of think, you know, their punishment is that they've got to be them forever, you know, and maybe karma or life or the universe will deal with them in other ways or whatever, you know. But they've got to be them forever, and that's well. Would you want to be them? You know.
You, with your switching sides and your wildfire lies and your humiliation, you have pointed out my flaws again as if I don't already see them. I walk with my head down, trying to block you out, 'cause I'll never impress you. I just wanna feel okay again. I'll bet you got pushed around, somebody made you cold, but the cycle ends right
What happened to
now,
you?
'cause you can't lead me down that road, and you don't know what you don't know. Someday I'll be living in a big old city, and all you're ever gonna be is me. Someday I'll be big in a city.
This is just such an excellent song, isn't it, man? Like and an excellent performance of it. I'm trying to think what it was like on the tour. Was it? It was a bit different to this, maybe. This just feels, as you would have heard me say many times, if you know you've been watching for a while. My favourite sort of versions of Taylor's songs are usually just, you know, her and an instrument, and because it's stripped back, you know, and it's honest, and there's like a power to it, you know, and you kind of notice things about the song that maybe you don't notice in the bigger versions. But this is pretty stripped back, isn't it? You know, I mean, I know there's a load of other people there, but it's the song is there, you know, with room to breathe, if you know what I mean. And it's just a brilliant song, man. It's a brilliant song.
Why you gotta be so
Cool, man. That was brilliant. I love that bit of choreography.
And I can see years from now in a bar, talking over a football game with that same big and loud opinion, but nobody's listening.
Something else that's bugged me a lot through my life is that a lot of people don't have opinions, do they? You know, they have facts, or they preach their opinions as facts, which, man, it used to annoy the hell out of me, but now I'm just, you know, you can lead people to, well, it's not your responsibility, is it, to do anything about any of those people, you know? You just gotta, well, I just laugh at it now, I suppose, you know? Or just, well, stay away from those people, I guess, as well.
Washed up and ranting about
You think 2 + 2 is 5? Okay, man, good for you.
drunk and grumbling on about how I can't sing, but all you are is me. All you are is me, and a liar, and pathetic, and alone in life, and me, and me, and me, and me. But someday I'll be singing this at the Grammys.
Yes.
Ever gonna be is me. Yeah, someday I'll be big enough to see you can't hit me, and all you're ever gonna be is me. Why you gotta be so rude? I'll be living in a big old city. Why you gotta be so? All you're ever gonna be is me. gotta be so mean.
Brilliant. Yeah. Oh, the roar of that crowd, man. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that was excellent, man. Actually, all it mostly is, like all the time, right? But yeah, brilliant song, man. Brilliant song. Great performance. I just love this Taylor Swift journey I'm on, you know. Going. I'm currently in the middle of Red over on Patreon, man. And that the sound of that album surprised me. I guess it's so difficult to pick a favorite. I mean, it's horses for courses, isn't it? I think Folklore and Evermore are the two that I don't really care for too much. Ain't really my thing. Although you know, there's bits and pieces on those records, but everything else, man, like is just there's just so much, man, that gets me, man. Like gets at me deep inside, you know, and it's just fascinating and wonderful. Just exploring how she's got to where she is, you know, and seeing those seeds of things, you know, and I guess saying on those earlier records, the seeds are there, but I mean, she's got some fully grown trees and that as well, even then, right? Very cool. Anyway, thanks for joining me, guys. Have a great week. Look after yourselves, and yeah, attack life, man. You know, be disciplined, do something awesome, you know. Or if that's, you know, just cleaning your room up, you know, vacuuming the floor, whatever it is, you know, that you can do to make your life a bit better tomorrow than it is today, you know. Do it, man. Love to, yeah. See you later.